Korea's February exports climbed over 28% year on year to a record high for the month, fueled by a 158% surge in semiconductor shipments that topped $20 billion for the third consecutive month.
지난달 우리나라 수출이 지난해 동월 대비 28% 이상 증가해 역대 2월 중 최대 수출 실적을 기록했습니다. 이는 반도체 수출액이 약 158% 급증하면서 3개월 연속 200억 달러를 돌파한 데 따른 결과입니다.
It's good news. We've got exports. It's been a 9-month streak on year increases.
Yep.
So it's just been up and up and up and up. For imports, it's been 13 months of increases.
Right.
So business is booming. Things are coming in and things are going out. But yeah, so $67.3 billion US dollars of exports last month, and that was up 28.7% from last year's February. Of course, we talk about chips, we talk about semiconductors. That's a big part. They were up again. They jumped 157.9%, up to $25.26 billion.
Yep.
So they're above $20 billion for the third month in a row, doing very, very well. When it comes to where we're exporting, China's still the big one. That expanded by 34.1%. It's now at $12.74 billion. The US was up by 28.5%, and Vietnam was also up by 23.9%. So yes, those seem to be very happy customers getting a lot of Korean products.
It was the biggest figure for February exports. 역대 2월 수출액 중에서 가장 높은 그런 실적을 기록했습니다. 자, 그러면 한번 표현 볼게요. First one is to climb.
Yes, well, I'm sure coming up in the weekends to come, there will be many climbers, many people going up the mountain.
Yeah.
To climb a mountain means to go up the mountain, to climb up. So if something climbs, it is increasing, it's going up. So when we're talking about finances, figures, whatever it may be, if a number is climbing, exports are climbing, that means they're going up. And if they climb over a number, they go higher than that number.
그렇죠. 우리 등산할 때도 climb a mountain이라고 하지만 올라가는 동작을 말하는데 숫자와 함께 나왔을 때는 이만큼 증가했다, 상승했다의 느낌이 되겠죠. So we could talk about prices climbing. For example, I think everything's more expensive.
Yes.
But, coffee prices, for example, have climbed over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Much more expensive now than they used to be. 자, 그 다음에 top 하고 나서 어떤 수치.
Yes, to climb over and to top mean the same thing. It means you go above whatever number we're talking about. So if you, in this case, it's semiconductors topping $20 billion for the third consecutive month, that means they were over $20 million. They climbed above that.
그렇죠. climb above or climb over라고 하면은 이 top이라는 동사랑 비슷한 의미가 될 텐데 top 그리고 수치라는 것은 어떤 수치를 넘다라는 뜻입니다. So, for example, moviegoers topped 13 million last week. 이렇게
Yes.
표현을 할 수 있을 것 같고요. Interesting thing about movies is that in Korea we look at moviegoers, whereas in the US they look at ticket sales.
Yes,
So-
they talk about the box office.
Yeah, we say box office too, but we're looking at the number of people that
I
went
see,
to the
yes.
movies, whereas in the US, they're looking at dollars, how much money was made at the theaters. So that's just a different way of measuring how successful a movie is. But yeah, to top something 이라는 표현까지. 자, 그럼 다시 읽어보겠습니다. In English. Korea's February exports climbed over 28% year-on-year to a record high for the month, fueled by a 158% surge in semiconductor shipments that topped $20 billion for the third consecutive month. Let's move on to the next headline.
Global markets will soon receive over 411 million barrels of crude and refined oil products as International Energy Agency member countries, including those in Asia and Oceania, begin an emergency reserve release.
아시아 오세아니아 지역을 위시한 국제에너지기구 IEA 회원국들이 전략 비축유 방출을 시작함에 따라 원유 및 석유 제품 4억 1,100만 배럴 이상의 물량이 글로벌 시장에 곧 공급될 예정입니다. Alright, so the IEA is taking measures to help the world. What's happening?
Yes, well, everything that's been going on with Iran and the Straits of Hormuz means the entire world is worried about oil supplies. And so the IEA have released these emergency reserves, and that means we should have 411.9 million barrels available to the world. They're coming from government stocks, about 271.7 million barrels, from industry stocks as well, about 116.6 million barrels, and then other sources will also supply oil. Most of it is going to be crude, about 72%, and 28% are going to be other oil products. And well, this is very good news for the world because I think everybody was worried that energy prices would be going up and up and up and up and up.
All right, let's have a look at the expressions used here. First of all, you said crude just there. So crude, oil, and refined oil.
Yes, crude oil is the oil you get out the ground. Nothing has been done to it. It has not been processed. It has not been treated. It has not been refined.
It's almost like the raw state of the
Exactly.
oil. 그렇죠. 원유를 crude oil이라고 합니다. Then refined oil is not the raw state.
No, it's been processed. It has been refined, as we say. Yes, so if something is refined, it goes through a process to make it better quality, to change it into whatever product we need.
그래서 이 crude oil, 원유를 가공하고 처리한 그런 뭐 정제유라고나 할까요? 그런 걸 이제 직역을 하자면은 그게 refined oil입니다. 우리가 말하는 보통의 석유 제품들 그런 거를 refined oil products라고 얘기할 수 있겠죠. 등유, 경유, 중유 이런 것들을 다 얘기하고 있는데 자, 그래서 crude and refined oil products는 원유 그리고 정제 석유 제품 아니면 그냥 원유 및 석유 제품 이렇게 얘기를 하면 되겠습니다. Now, what about the noun? Oh, sorry. Are we looking? Yes, the noun.
Yes, the noun.
The
Yes,
noun
that's right.
release.
Yes, a release is something that we put for sale or we put on the market. We let it into the public domain or we let it become available. So we talk about, a movie has a release, for example, or an album has a release, or in this case, we have oil reserves that have a release.
release라는 명사. 방출 또는 배출의 의미도 있고요. 지금 얘기하신 영화나 앨범 같은 경우에는 출시, 발표의 의미가 있습니다. So yeah, the movie's release is scheduled for next week. 예를 들자면은 그다음에는 the rice cooker. 우리 다 밥솥 있잖아요, 집에. Rice cookers have a steam release valve on the top of the rice cooker, on the lid. 그래서 이렇게 증기가 방출되는 요런 밸브가 있죠. 그거를 영어로는 steam release valve라고 얘기할 수 있습니다. 자, 그러면 다시 읽어볼게요. Global markets will soon receive over 411 million barrels of crude and refined oil products as International Energy Agency member countries, including those in Asia and Oceania, begin an emergency reserve release. Let's move on to the final headline.
A sleep expert has warned that drinking coffee immediately after waking can reduce its effectiveness and instead recommends waiting at least 90 minutes to maximize its alertness-boosting benefits.
잠에서 깬 직후에 커피를 마시면 오히려 커피의 각성효과가 떨어질 수 있으며 이를 극대화할 수 있는 최적의 타이밍은 기상 후 최소 90분 뒤라는 수면 전문가의 견해가 나왔습니다.
I'm not sure how many people will be happy about this. I think there are many people who don't want to wait 90 minutes for their morning coffee.
It depends on what time you wake up. It's 8:35 right now, so if you woke up at, say, 7 or before that, you can have your coffee.
Yeah, but surely you want it at about 7:15.
Well, then wake up at 5.
But then you want it at 5:15.
Then wake up at 3:30. I don't know.
Yeah, this is certainly when it comes to health, it seems like the longer you leave it, if you can leave it that 90 minutes, is going to be better for you. So the issue is this American doctor, Dr. Michael Breas, has said, is that when you wake up, that initial moment when you wake up, your body is releasing adrenaline and cortisol. These are the hormones that make you sort of go, "Whoo, what's happening? Where am I? What's going on?"
Okay.
And so if you have caffeine straight away, that's going to affect your hormone balance. And also the other thing it can do is to build up your caffeine tolerance, which means you don't need just one cup of coffee. You may need 2, 3, 4 or more. The other issue is dehydration because we lose a lot of water during sleep through our breathing and through our sweating. And if you're only drinking coffee immediately as you wake up, then that is a diuretic. It can make you dehydrated. So I think the advice would probably be have a big glass of water and wait an hour and a half for your coffee.
그래요. Diuretic means a drink that makes you go to the toilet.
Yes.
To do a number one.
Exactly, yes.
이뇨작용이 있는 음료를 얘기하고 있죠. 커피가 그렇습니다. 그러니까 이제 90분 일어나고 나서 90분 정도는 지나야 우리가 기대하는 그런 각성 효과도 있고 호르몬 밸런스도 깨지지 않는다라고 하니까요. 일어나자마자 커피 마시는 거는 좀 지양을 해야겠다는 생각이 드네요. Let's have a look at doing something immediately after waking up, for example.
Yeah, if you do A immediately after B, that's it straight away. There's no pause. There's no delay. The A happens as soon as B finishes.
Yeah, a lot of people will want to go home immediately after work.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes. Well,
9:55, I'm in the taxi.
그래서 immediately after something. 그러면은 뭐뭐 한 직후에 라는 뜻이고요. And what about alertness boosting benefits?
Well, a benefit is something positive, something that's good for you. And if your alertness is boosted, that means your alertness is increased. You are made more alert. And if you're alert, you're aware of what is going on, if there's anything happening or if there's any danger.
Alertness boosting benefits는 여기서 이제 각성 효과 또는 뭐 집중력 향상 효과를 얘기하고 있죠. So that's the reason people drink coffee, because they like its alert boosting benefit.
Yes, but you're going to have to wait 90 minutes if you want the full alertness boosting benefits.
Yeah, I think I needed my coffee. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. It's been 4 hours since I woke up. So it's enough time for me to have my coffee.
I haven't had a coffee in 6 months. I think I've left it long enough.
There you go. Can't beat that. All right, well, here's the headline again. A sleep expert has warned that drinking coffee immediately after waking can reduce its effectiveness and instead recommends waiting at least 90 minutes to maximize its alertness boosting benefits. All right, let's wrap it up there. Those were our 5 headlines this morning with Paul Matthews.